Hi there, welcome back to Dave's Desk for another episode of Bible Basics. Today we're looking at the book of Proverbs, and Proverbs is probably the most wisdom-ish of all the wisdom books. And we've been in the wisdom books without me talking about it for the last couple of videos. So Job is a wisdom book. It looks at how to respond to suffering with wisdom. Psalms is a wisdom book. It's saying in each different circumstance, how should we respond to God, because that is wisdom. And Proverbs is just pure wisdom, wise approaches to a whole range of different parts of life. And because it's wisdom, it's distinct from laws or promises, which means that if it says if you do this, this will happen, that's wise rather than a promise. For example, it's like me saying, if you eat a healthy, balanced diet, you'll be healthier and live longer. Well, generally that's probably true, but it doesn't mean that you won't get hit by a bus. And so Proverbs is full of these statements that are about how to live in a way that's wise in a world under God's authority. Written initially by Solomon, king of Israel, who was famously wise and rich, and then added to by other sages who followed him. And it really is a book of contrast. It has some really reasonable, obvious type statements, such as 10:10, which is a warning against malicious winking, all the way through to 12:1, which is advice to study hard and work. It's the sort of book that you probably shouldn't sit and read the whole of a chapter of Proverbs. I'd really recommend is though that you put a bookmark in Proverbs, and as part of your regular reading, just read one or two parts of the Proverbs and give yourself time to reflect. Is this statement that was once wise, is there still wisdom in there? Where should I be learning from it? It's a part of the Bible that we can think critically about and absorb, knowing that the person who wrote it was writing it from a place of faith, and trying to understand how that wisdom still affects us today. For example, one of the very last Proverbs, 31:8, speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of the destitute. So the writer there is saying that there's really value in speaking out and speaking up for those who don't have a voice. What does that mean for us today? How do we apply that wisdom to our lives? What would that look like for us? I hope you found that helpful, and thank you for joining us today. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.